Hey, welcome back to the Homies Tribune. It's me, Mike Gam, as your host, speaking to the homies as usual. If it's your first time tuning in, if you have tuned in, then you already know, man. It wouldn't be right without the infamous red cup, okay? Mm. Don't worry about what's in my cup. It's my cup, people. Okay, let's jump into this thing. Somebody asked me about Rooga from Chicago, who's a rapper, and Adam 22. If you didn't know, they just recently, maybe like a couple of days ago, got into it. Um, let me just play. I'm gonna play a clip. Let y'all hear it. Let y'all hear this clip real quick.
When you got on that internet and you said Rooga, them fighting words to me. We don't play about that. And you gotta understand when you step in that field, you gotta accept everything that come with it.
Do I seem like I'm worried about that? Challenging a non-boxer to a boxing match when I've never said or done anything
I ain't
that
never been in no
suggested that I wanted to be a
boxing
boxer?
either. What the so different about me and you? You older than me.
And why'd you beg to come on here?
To be honest, I really wanted to come here and beat your ass.
Yeah, but you're not.
You wanna go box? Let's go get y'all face.
Again, I don't want to box. Extremely clear.
Talking.
I'm a podcaster. Why the would I stop talking? I'm gonna ask you to leave.
That's cool, I'll leave. But I'm telling you, you a bitch.
I don't care. Sure.
I'm gonna get up out of here. Don't touch me though. But listen,
you're gonna have
your
to
ass
go.
a handsome guy.
Behave like a grown-up, Rooga.
Come on.
Get the f*** out.
Touch you?
Get out of here.
You scared?
You're fired.
You got a soft ass security.
We're not.
My son. That's great. He's soft as hell.
Get out of here.
We can run the fade. We can run the fade. Don't do that. When you got on.
All right. So if you couldn't hear, basically make a long story short, Rooga came on a podcast of Adam 22 podcast, and he basically was letting him know he was out of pocket for talking about Wooski, somebody that got shot in the head. You know what I'm saying? And I'm paraphrasing. It's like a 20-something minute clip. So I'm paraphrasing it. He basically letting him know you speaking on business that you shouldn't be speaking on. And I heard Rooga after he was basically letting him know, like, yeah, you're a culture vulture. We over here trying to push peace, and you basically trying to keep all the beefs in Chicago. You trying to keep it going. He didn't like how he was talking to Duck Mom. Uh, the interview they did before this, prior to it, before they got on air, he basically told Adam, like, yeah, certain things I don't want to talk about. This, and this. As soon as they got on air, he immediately started talking about it. You know what I mean? And when he was trying to contact him about the footage so he could edit that part out, he wouldn't reply. He wouldn't respond. So this is why he came up there. Like, okay, any other time you'll reply to my text message or my DM, now you're not replying. And he just didn't respect what he was doing. And somebody asked me, how do you feel about that? Me personally, I love the fact that Rooga said something. This is my opinion. He said something that a lot of the gang members that's in LA should have been said to Adam. You know what I mean? It's funny because you really be playing with the culture out there, you know, and nobody does nothing because they're paying him. You understand what I'm saying? I just seen Adam be on podcast and say disrespectful, derogatory terms to gang members. And if I would have said it, they would have been ready to try to kill me. Now, I ain't telling them to go kill him, but it's one of those where it's like, stop messing with him. Stop letting him eat off the culture. And then after Rooga did that, of course, you get whacked. And this is exactly what I mean. You got people that'll back you up. So he got people that are like, if they was in a gang, they'd be crash outs. Right now, it's supposed to be notable stand-up gang members that's ready to crash out for Adam. all because he's giving them a check. A perfect example of that is Whack. Whack won to fight Rooga. I'll give you 50K if you could last 45 seconds in the ring with me. Rooga declined it, but on the on the side note, Rooga, you should have took that 45 seconds to last in the ring with Whack. Like, it ain't a fade where you just out there fighting. In boxing, it's rules, it's things certain, like, a lot of people don't understand the things that go into boxing, and like 45 seconds is a long time. I don't even know if Whack could got the win to even do that. But it's the perfect example of why he was on there talking so tough. I'm not scared of you. He would have listen. He would have never been talking to Rooga like that if they were on the street. Never. Never. But he had, of course, you on your show, you have your security, and it's people like Brick, like Whack, who'll back you up. And this is why you feel you could talk to people crazy, and you wouldn't talk to them like this on the street. And the cold thing is, Rooga was really there on some leave all the gang and all the all the stuff out of it, right? He was just really talking to a man, like, bro, you're you're talking about some things that's like going to involve you in some in the politics. And to me, the real question is, how long can somebody play a non-affiliate or a civilian? How long can you play a civilian before something happens to you? I think you could play a civilian until you know. And what I mean by that is, perfect example, maybe you don't know 2 plus 2. Once you know it's 4 and you keep saying 5, that's a problem. I hope this making sense to y'all. Example, I seen who was on the show one time? Oh, okay. It was a guy from Hoover. And I think I spoke on this before. He did the best thing and got up and left. But he's from Hoover. His name is Pokey. He was on there with his homeboy, and they was talking about music, and Adam takes it upon himself to say, so what did he say? Snoover, which is like a derogatory term towards the Hoovers. And Adam knows this, and he says it to him, and you could see it in Pokey face, in the homeboy face, like, are you serious right now? Like, really? The best thing that he did, though, and I applaud him, he said, yo, what time is it? We're trying to beat the traffic. We cut the interview. Trying to beat the traffic and get back home. And I know the reason why he did is because he was up there playing with him. Like, that's my point of, how long can someone play a civilian before you get involved in the politics? Because the sad thing is, you know how many civilians, people that's not into politics, that got killed or got beat up for saying less. Oh, perfect example was I can't think of bro's name, but he said he's seen the Baby Stones gorilla get pressed by Fort 4 Extra. He said he's seen it, and this guy lives in the jungles. And when he put that out, they went to press him. He's a non-affiliate. He's not into politics, but since he's speaking on it, they went to go see him. And I'm not saying specifically them, but somebody went to go see him, and he changed his whole narrative that he was pushing. How long is somebody a non-affiliate and they speaking on the politics though? That's really the question. How long is somebody a non-affiliate? How long is someone a non-affiliate before they're involved in the politics and they're aware and conscious of what they're saying? I feel like the first time you get a pass. The second time though, you're volunteering. And Adam done volunteered 5 or 6, 7, 10 times, 20 times already. Untouched. Nothing has happened. And I'm not, listen, we're not promoting violence. But what I am saying is stop messing with him though. Because he's really making a mockery out of the Chicago politics and out of the LA politics. He makes mockeries of, again, and this is why Rooga say he's a culture vulture. Why? Because you don't really respect it. You're just trying to get a check. You don't care. And the people that work for you that supposed to be gang members or not even a gang member involved in the culture, I know y'all didn't press people for less, but y'all defending him. Y'all hop in the comments and let me know what y'all think. How long do a non-affiliate or a civilian stay a civilian when they're speaking on the politics? Hop in the comments and let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. The Homies Tribune, me, Mike Gam. We signing off. Peace.